Multiple enemies in the air. I like that say. Over.
I can't help. It has been brought to my attention that we currently have 3 enemy combatants in the area. I am scrambling U-2 fighter jet pilots out to take down those bogies.
So we've got multiple bogies in the air that we need to shoot down. You want me to take this numbnuts with me?
You gotta take me with you.
Yes, you have to take that idiot with you. He's one of our best fighter pilots. He's the top of the list at Top Gun School. You go and you take down them bogies ASAP. Do you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Now get out of here.
All right, let's get to the jet.
All righty.
Watch out! We've got several enemies coming up behind us fast. Chode! Be careful! You have an enemy!
Hello, everyone. I'm your host, WW2, and it's time for you to fight for your life.
Check your back, Chode! Check your back!
How am I supposed to look behind me? My head doesn't turn that way.
No, Chode! You have an enemy at 6 o'clock!
You're the next contestant, and I have a contract for your life.
What? It's only 1:30. I got time before he gets here. 6 o'clock. Go!
No! They shot down Chode! You son of a bitch! I'm gonna get you!
Top McDuckin, this just in. A missile? McDuckin here. This just in. We've been cancelled.
Oh, I got a bogey at 6 o'clock on me. A bogey at 6 o'clock.
He's looking at you, kid.
Take that. Yeah, that's one down. Oh crap, I got another cloud coming up after me. This one's for you, Chode. Fire! Up here, Georgie. We all float. Yeah! Double the base! I have taken down all assailants. All bogies have been eliminated. We lost Chode.
Come back home.
Coming back in for landing.
We'll see you base. Over.
Hello everybody, it's me, Nate, aka Double Dog, and I'm back with another video game review. This video game, while it's not a big budget multi-AAA title that's coming down the pipeline, it is something that was released fairly new and I felt it warranted a review. This is my review for Dogfighter WW2 Battle Royale. It was developed by iBong and published by Iggy Mob and was released on March 3rd of 2020 on the PlayStation 4. It is basically a high-flying aerial battle royale with up to 40 players where you fly in the Pacific and the European theaters in authentically replicated planes from that time frame. This is the free version of the game. There is also a standalone DLC campaign mode that is known as Into the Fire that has a single-player mode with cinematic cutscenes, and they want $25 for that DLC campaign. I ain't paying it. I don't know how long it is. is, I don't know. After playing this, I'm not going to give them any money to play that. Now, this game is nothing more than another carbon copy ass version of the great and glorious Battle Royale game style, which I might add was the flavor of the month, and now it's pretty much, except for a select few games that have survived and actually flourished with terms of content, Battle Royale for its most part is a last flavor of the month, and I'm glad to say I'm happy that a lot of people dislike this style game anymore. I never liked it to begin with. And this is basically no different. Instead of being on the ground with military weapons or something else like, say, Fortnite or something where it does have a building mechanic, this has none of that. This is basically you just flying in the air in different planes, trying to shoot down everybody else, and occasionally you might have a bigger ship that shows up that you all go and try to shoot down as well. It's really kind of a bland experience. Now, I've got some pros and I've got some cons for this title, and I'm going to start off with the cons. First of all, with any sort of game that is free to play, it does have an in-game shop with a specialized currency that you can buy with real money in order to custom build or tweak or personalize your own planes. Once again, it doesn't really make it to where you have too much of an advantage, so it's just mostly for cosmetic purposes. So I don't really have a problem with that, even though the prices are god-awful for the amount of in-game coins you get. And it's a total sludge fest in trying to play this too. The other thing I noticed is the controls on this is just, it's so stiff and just god awful. Now, don't get me wrong, I do understand if you're playing in a real world version of a WW2 fighter jet, they're not going to be as smooth and able to move around as easily as like a modern day jet. I get that, but the controls are just so stiff and unresponsive in this that it's just not really fun. And there's this issue with the camera. I don't understand the camera with this game. As you are flying, everything's fine, but as soon as you dive or you pick up speed, the camera decides it wants to ride in the back seat right behind your fucking head. So it zooms in every time whenever you do that. And I don't know why it does that, but it's very annoying. And the other thing I point out is there's a little mini-map that you get that can point you out where enemies and items are, which can be good. But this mini-map falters from one major flaw. It does not show you the altitude of what you're going towards. So if it's an enemy, it will just be a blip. It won't tell you if it's above you or below you. They could very easily do it with just a little arrow. It doesn't have to have, the exact coordinates or anything. But, once you go there, you're like, oh crap, there it is. It's way above me or way below me, and it's just, it could have been better with the mini map. Now, the way you go around and you're like, okay, well, if you're in a plane, how do you because you do have to worry about running out of fuel in this and crashing, and ammo. Well, they have these parachute drops throughout the game where you'll see a parachute drop and you fly through it, and that's how they get it to where you can refuel your plane and get more ammo, which is not really the worst way of doing it. I guess there's really no other real way. I mean, you don't want to have it where you have to dock with another plane while people are shooting at you, so I guess I'm okay with that. But the other odd thing about this is this game, other than once you start it up, it has no music while you're playing the game. And I can't stand that. I understand you couldn't probably afford to go and pay money to actually get the rights to real music. But shit, you could have just made some cheap ass, bit chip style music or something. You can have something playing. You can have a couple guys just going da 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 da. But they don't even do that. There's no music in this, and the sound effects. It sounds like pop and bubble wrap. You're shooting these guns that are just so pathetic sound. It's like ticky 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 ticky. I mean, listen to this. Listen to this. Yeah, that's basically the only sound you're going to hear the whole time, besides maybe something going flying past you. And you know, honestly, and by far the worst thing in this game is the fact that it's a free-for-all. Now, what I mean by that is, let's say you are able to get 40 people to play this game, which takes forever to load it up and everything. Let's just say you got 40 people playing the game. Well, that sounds fun, right? Not really, because it's a free-for-all. It's basically, you can't join any groups. It's 1 versus 39. It's you versus everybody else. Now, I guess maybe you could decide, hey, Steve, let's team up. Let's go and shoot the rest of these guys down, and then at the end we'll go after each other. But it doesn't work that way. It's just you flying around these big open areas and these boring maps. You know, most of the time is spent just flying before you have anything happen besides the little shooting effects. And honestly, but it does have some bright parts to it. I can't just knock this game without giving some sort of praise for what it does do right. First of all, the customization of the planes is very well done. You can make a very unique looking plane with different stickers and just, you know, the way the plane parts are. It's excessively expensive unless you unlock them throughout the game. But other than that, it does have a robust version of customization for your planes, which is pretty cool. And I do like the ability at the start of the match, you can pick a spawn location on the map that you can spawn from. Now, still, if you decide to pick yourself, oh, I'm going to start over here in the Rocky Mountains, then you got to fly for 25 minutes. But other than that, I did like the fact that you could actually pick a different spawn location to start the match from. And you can have different match bonuses as you play. Like some might get you more experience points, some might get you more coins and stuff like that. But in the end, I would have to say, thank God this is free. If anyone paid money for this, I feel really bad for them. I am interested to know what the single player mode is like, because they actually claim it has cinematic cutscenes. But if it's as half as the quality of this game, I can't see myself paying even $10, let alone $25 for it, especially since no one seems to know how long it even is. If you want to play a good game where you're going around shooting down things, pick up Warplanes. The name of the game is Warplanes. That game has a lot more variety in terms of mission structure, and overall the way the game plays is a lot better than this. This hands down shows it's a free-to-play title. It is not really worth your time. It might be worth your time to pick it up and play it a couple times just so you can say, but that's why I'm doing a review on this title. Honestly, I wanted to let people know about this, going, hey, just save your hard drive space. It's not even worth downloading it to play it for free. Who knows, you might like it, and if you do like it, that's fine, but in the end, I would have to say Dogfighter World War II Battle Royale is just another game that needs to be thrown on the Battle Royale pit and burnt to oblivion and back. It doesn't play well, it doesn't look well, there's no music to it, there's really no incentive to play this title, nothing that will keep you wanting to come back for more, and with the fact they want $25 just for their Into the Fire single player DLC, I'm not interested in this title, stay away. This was Nate, aka Devil Dog. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching this video. Hit the like icon if you like this video. Please leave a comment below what you think of Dogfighter World War II Battle Royale. And remember, I always end my videos by saying, have fun, play hard, and remember people, the devil is in the details. Peace out until next time.